So you're heading to Paris soon and putting together daily itineraries to ensure you'll get in everything that you want to see and do? That's a very smart move. This is not the kind of trip where you can simply show up and everything magically falls into place for you. There are so many differences there compared to what you're used to back home, even in everyday life tasks, but especially in the many attractions that you want to see. So having a plan, or at least a framework, as well as other research, is a must, or you'll find yourself wishing that you had. Hey y'all, it's Scott, the Basic American Dad Abroad. In this video and our others, my goal is to help you accomplish just that and much, much more. This is part of our Paris 101 series playlist, which is a collection of bite-sized videos on the subjects that you need to know to have a good foundation for a fantastic time in Paris. In this video, I'll be outlining suggestions on how you can cover several quintessential sites, from subterranean to the highest point in Paris and plenty in between, in a spectacular day that other folks only dream about. And as you'll see in our 3 other daily itinerary videos as well, we're doing this ergonomically to save some steps and hours, so you can get the most bang for your buck and/or your time. Plus, in all 4 of these daily itineraries, of course, you should be able to interchange the attractions somewhat, especially if you have more or less than 4 days there. But I've structured these with the utmost efficiency in mind, being doable, and we've done them all, but not terribly exhausting. All right, this day starts out early again to beat the crowds, and opening time is the time to be at the Louvre. Check their website for those times on the day that you're going, and always remember that they're closed on Tuesdays. Depending on where you're coming from, you can spend some time before with either a stroll through the beautiful Jardin des Tuileries and/or through the famous columned courtyard of the Palais Royal. Both are adjacent to the Louvre, so build in some extra time for that. Now, this video is focused on this day's itinerary building, so to not waste your time with redundancy, I'll refer you to one of our earlier videos that teaches you a little known entrance to beat the line. And in that video is what you could call a treasure map, the treasure being your precious time. Plus, I'll include in the description below in this video here a couple links to some other outstanding videos going into details on how to do the Louvre. That'll be from some wonderful experts on Paris, Les Frenchies and Jay Swanson. They have a little different styles, but at least one will suit you, but you'll learn a lot from both, as I did. Again, those links are in the description below here. But to sum it up, you really need to budget at least 3 hours for this. Even then, you'll only see a fraction of the Louvre, so planning is key, and that's why I recommend those videos. But after 2 to 3 hours, you'll probably feel overwhelmed and ready to move on. So now we're moving on with today's itinerary. And next is a stroll out of the Louvre across Pont des Arts and along the Seine. Pont des Arts is a very lovely pedestrian bridge that'll get you over to the left bank. And from there, work your way east toward the Ile-de-la-Cité. Now, depending on how hungry you are, that'll determine which end of the island that you start. Because today is a picnic day and you've got the best seat in Paris. So if you start with lunch, you'll be at the western point of the island in a wonderful little park called Square du Ver-Galant. So be ready with picnic stuff in your backpack. You'll find this little known park by following a not so obvious stairwell near the equestrian statue of King Henry IV on Pont Neuf. Those stairs lead down to this park, which was also a famous execution site. And you can read up on that if you're a history nerd like I am. Okay, so after lunch, just work your way up the island. You have Saint-Michel, an easy hop off, then hop back on the island. The beautiful Sainte-Chapelle Church with her stunning stained glass. Police headquarters and some other governmental offices. The archaeological crypt that preserves the original Roman outpost. And the statue of Charlemagne, known as the Father of Europe and lesser known as my 35th great-grandfather, leads you to Notre Dame. So soak in the richness that 2,000 years of Paris can give you. Then a metro station in the center of the island transports you away to your next amazing destination. Because now we're well into the afternoon and there's still plenty more to see. So since we're now on the metro, that's a good break to check in with Christina.
Merci, Dad, and bonjour, everyone. In each of our Paris videos, I would like to teach you some key words or phrases that will really help you during your stay in France. This time, we're talking about basic appreciation or compliments. J'aime is a way to say that you like something, such as j'aime le chocolat, but who doesn't, right? Très bon is how you say very good. So if you're asked how you enjoyed your meal, for instance, très bon, because if you know and speak just a little bit of French such as this, and the other basic words I teach you in our other videos, the effort along with a smile will be really appreciated over there, and they'll be more likely to help you because of your effort. I hope this helps you to have a wonderful trip. Back to you, Dad.
Merci beaucoup, Christina. Now for your afternoon, we're heading to Montmartre. You'll probably arrive via the best metro station, and there are a lot of stairs just getting out of the station. So if that's an issue, look for the elevator. But when you step out, you'll be right at the I Love You wall. And there are many other things to see between here and the summit. Now, if these stairs are too daunting, there is a funicular. It's pretty small, so it often has a line waiting to get on. But either way, at the top, you'll see what the fuss is about. To escape the large crowds in front of Sacré-Cœur, take the path less traveled around to the back of the church. And less than a block away, you'll find a beautiful park that few people seem to know about. It's the perfect spot to catch your breath before you head over to Place de Terre. There, you'll find street artists and plenty of souvenirs, a unique and cool atmosphere. Montmartre is really a subject all its own, and again, I touched on that in our earlier Top Sites video. But just know that you'll want to budget several hours for this incredible experience. After dinner, perhaps some street food, it's probably getting close to sunset. I don't want to jump ahead to the next day's video, where I'll be going into detail on how the Pont Alexander is the perfect sunset spot. But it wouldn't hurt to do that for more than one evening, so be sure to catch our Day 4 video for more. At any rate, as the city lights up, go full circle and head back to the Louvre. You'll find that not so many people do, and it has a far different vibe than it did this morning. I'll let these snapshots we took do the talking, but photos really can't say it all. You'll want to experience this one yourself. Of course, you don't need to follow this itinerary to a T. These are simply suggestions and ideas in an ergonomic order to save you time. And you'll have plenty time amidst all of this to take breaks and just soak it all in. But I really hope this helps you and your family have a wonderful day and go back home with no regrets or missed opportunities, because you researched and planned it very well. So do you have any additional tips that I didn't cover or anything to add to my brief overviews here? Please help us and others by telling us all in a comment below. And if you got something out of this, please hit the like button. It lets me know that you did and helps others see it as well. This video is purposely not exhaustive, and many other subjects are covered in our other videos, so I didn't want to bore you with repetition. This is part of an ongoing series about general Paris how-tos, so be sure to check those other videos to help you prep. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again from Paris real soon.